Please take your seats. Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it's a real pleasure for me to see all of you here. I'd like to thank wholeheartedly all of you for coming here to Russia, to St. Petersburg, and for your active participation at the forum. Leaders of the biggest companies, the business circles, associations, people of influence from many countries. You have authority here and influence here in Russia as well. Your expert opinion we are taking into account always in our government, in different governments, and we are doing our best to take into account your position while adopting our decision, because your experience is of a practical nature, accumulated in your companies in different economic areas. You know that in Russia we have also association of this kind, and the leaders of some of them are present here. Mr. Shokhin, for example, they are representing interests of big, medium, and small business, and at the national level, we regularly meet these associations. While preparing ourselves to this forum, we met representatives of business associations discussing different issues, different agenda, including the more intensive development of our internal market, creation of new state-of-the-art companies, preparation of our experts for different areas of our economy. At this forum, we met Russian businessmen. We do understand that entrepreneurs are the main driving force of economic development. We are trying to create all the necessary conditions for their activities, for their work, trying to attract young, talented people, improving our business climate. We are basing ourselves on the assessment of the business and the national situation. That's how we worked at the level of the Russian Entrepreneurship Initiative while forming investment rating of our regions. I have mentioned this at in my presentation today. And for us is important the opinion of our business as well as the opinion and position of foreign companies, foreign business, those companies which are present in Russia. Of course, not all issues we've managed to solve in order to create attractive business climate. We still have to work a lot. We do know where we have these problematic areas, and we are doing our best to solve this kind of problems. We are detecting the best practices accumulated in our regions. We assess these best practices all internationally, and we are trying to use these best practices in all Russian regions. No doubt, at least I do hope that this is evident, and those who work in our countries are feeling this. Year after year, Russia is consolidating our position as a market-oriented to the future, and I hope that you have seen this in your work. We are achieving commercial success in spite of today's difficulties. You keep working in Russia, and many companies are actually widening their presence in our country, in spite of the fact that many companies, and we do know, unfortunately, are subject to political influence. We appreciate this constructive approach, and even more so, we do hope that the position of entrepreneurs could stabilize the situation and help to develop good political dialogue. Of course, your experience is very important for us when it comes to using state-of-the-art knowledge, technologies, and management practices. Your ability to create good teams which are capable of generate new ideas, to generate precise forecast, and work on in the competitive market. Russia will be open and friendly country for all who is willing to do business here. We welcome those who is present in our market and those who are planning to come here. I'd like to welcome all our business partners, and I'd like to thank them for their trust and cooperation. Thank you for your attention. Now we can start a free discussion, I would say. Thank you.
Спасибо.